The Central Australian Women's Legal Service, we're a free and confidential legal service for all women. We are mainly a domestic and family violence service, but we can also help people with child protection, family law, housing problems, debt.
Victims of crime compensation applications we
That's
can also
another
help
one.
with.
How have you been adapting to the restrictions at CAWLS?
We're kind of back to normal now. All of us lawyers are back in the office, and we've got our amazing admin team and client support officers. We had lawyers working from home, but we were still always available on the phone.
Can you tell us about the up-and-coming online Responding to Family Violence training?
We're really looking forward to delivering training in a couple of weeks. We're going to be delivering our training Responding to Domestic and Family Violence over Zoom, and it'll be our first time doing that. We run this training 4 times a year, but it's normally at the Centre for Remote Health face-to-face.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be talking to people about what is domestic violence, and we've got Tully from WASCA who will be talking about that. And then Sophie and I talk about the legal framework, so what are domestic violence orders and about mandatory reporting.
I think a lot of people in the community want to know about how to respond when someone tells you that they're experiencing domestic violence. People, it can be a really hard thing to talk about.
We don't directly address each different relationship, but a lot of the information we're providing people is quite general. So a service provider could refer someone that's experiencing domestic and family violence to the women's shelter, but a friend could also refer their friend to the women's shelter.
Yeah.
That kind of information can be relevant in all circumstances. One of the things that we do talk about in the training is how to ask about domestic and family violence.
Mm-hmm.
So in reading the situation, is it okay to ask someone really directly if they're experiencing domestic and family violence? Or would you ask a broad question like, how are things at home?
Yeah.
So we give people different ways that they can ask, and it's really dependent on the situation and how much trust is there between the two people.
Yeah.
I guess we should mention that the training is actually at capacity for May 22nd, which, we're really excited that so many people are interested. But it means that we will be running another training a couple of weeks after that one in early June. So keep an eye on our Facebook page. We'll be sending out some emails once we've set the date for the next training in early June.
Yeah, because even though COVID was kind of the reason why we moved this training online, we're also pretty excited because it means that people from who live outside of Alice Springs, like people who might live in remote communities or even Catherine, Top End, can get involved in the training because it's online now. If you're experiencing any trouble with domestic and family violence, you don't need to make an appointment. You can just call our office on 8952 4055 anytime between 8:30 and 5 o'clock Monday to Friday, and you can be put straight through to talk to a lawyer.